Why do people hate bowling so much? You know, that's a thought that has come across my mind a lot lately because it was a viral video at one point. It was like Jerry Seinfeld, another comedian, then somebody on a podcast.
Would you get the ick if a guy's bad at bowling?
No, I think I'd get the ick if he was like phenomenal.
Really?
If he was on the bowling team.
If he was like,
ooh.
You like that?
My top 3 icks. Know that the guy who plays bowling.
oh my god, I'll never him again.
But this is the thing when it comes to all these things and critiques. How dare you disrespect a sport when we can sit up here and disrespect every single sport that there is in this world? Because if you break down a sport at its simplest form, every single sport is stupid. Basketball, stupid. Football, stupid. Baseball, stupid. All these sports that we know and that we love to watch on TV, we love to play, they're dumb. If we were to sit here and break them down at their simplest form. So let's go ahead and break them down. Basketball. All you do is throw a ball into a basket. Basketball. Baseball. You hit a ball with a wooden stick and run bases. Baseball. Football. You throw a oval-like ball to another person for a touchdown, for points. Or you can kick the ball through 2 yellow sticks for points. Soccer. You kick a round ball into a net for points. Bowling. You roll a ball and knock over pins. If you are to sit here and break down every single sport, it is stupid. The beauty in sports that we find comes from the details and dissecting the sports. That's where the beauty lies in the sport. That's where the fun lies. That's when the creativity runs free. When we think about basketball, you have to figure out ways to get the ball into the basket. You have to run plays, picks, screens, alley-oops, three-pointers.
Durant, back to Curry, dancing on Batum, over the double team.
Layups, dunks. You find ways to get points. When it comes to football, of course you have to have plays because you got to snap the ball, you got to kick the ball, you got to do this, you got to do that. You got to figure out ways to get points.
Here comes the Hail Mary with the game on the line, and the ball is caught!
Baseball. Baseball is one of the hardest sports when you break it down because that ball is coming at least in the MLB 90 miles per hour from each person.
Oh. Look out. Whoa, that's the best bat toss of the year. The 0-2 from Paul Skeens. He struck him out.
People throw their arms out throwing that ball so hard. Imagine that rocket coming straight for you and all you have is a wooden bat to hit this thing with. That's all you got. You know, they got torpedoes now, but you know, we ain't gonna talk about that. So when you break down these sports into intricate parts and you see the details and you dissect them piece by piece, you find the beauty in it. You find the fun in it, the joy in it, and you can admire the game more. And it goes the same with bowling.
With a new format. History in Connecticut today. Jason Katz.
Speaking of power, all 10 back again. Edge Bagger and the lead, yeah.
Exactly what he has to do is keep
You're back, I'm still here.
There's our first strike.
Come on.
That will do it.
Let's go. Give me one. Let me get one.
Splits the. He did. Let's go.
In Allen Park. King of the world.
Too many people, because bowling is a game that you cannot really see, but you have to do in order to understand it, talk mad about it, and I'm f***ing tired of it. Too many people talk so much about bowling, but then all of a sudden there they go on the lanes months from now, because you find the joy, you find out what bowling is all about. When you dissect bowling, it's not just rolling a ball onto the lane and knocking over pins. No, you have things inside the bowling ball, you have oil on the lanes, you have so many intricate parts that from the eye you cannot see, but you have to do. You have oil patterns, you have weight blocks, you have different bowling ball cover stocks, you got different lane surfaces, you have different bowling alleys, then you got the way your bowling ball is drilled. Yes, your bowling ball has to get drilled, and you have to get holes in your bowling ball. Your bowling ball does not just come out of the shop and already have holes in it, just like a house ball. No, no, no. You have to take it to a professional. You have to take it to somebody that can drill holes and have your hand measured out in order for your hand to sit comfortably in the ball so you can roll it the right way. It is so intricate and yet so beautiful. When you look at the oil patterns, yes, there are multiple oil patterns. Look at them. And each one you have to play differently. You play every single one differently. It's not just rolling the ball on the same spot and oh, it goes, it don't. No, you gotta hit a certain spot. There's a reason why we hook the ball, because the entrance into the pocket, into the pins, it makes them explode, makes them blow up and knock each other over. And then your approach, how you walk up. I mean, goodness gracious. And then we go to weight blocks. Look at the weight blocks inside of the bowling ball. Yes, there are things inside the bowling balls that make these bowling balls do what they do. Make them hook, make them go straight. It's honestly one of those things that people are scared of bowling, because they know once you get into it, it's hard to get out of it. You start learning more and more, and you start bowling more and doing this and doing that. You start getting the itch, and you find yourself at a lane almost every single week. And then all of a sudden you find out about leagues, and then you're doing league nights, and then all of a sudden one person on your league night might be telling you, or somebody on your team might be telling you, hey, let's go do a tournament. Then you end up doing one tournament. You win some money from that because your handicap is all the way up here because you're just starting out. And then all of a sudden you start doing tournaments and winning money, and all of a sudden you keep on going and going and going. And all of a sudden you find yourself deep with a whole garage full of bowling balls, and then you're just like, oh, well, bowling ain't too bad. That's where y'all have to understand, and people have to understand. Stop talking trash about this sport just because you see it at its simplest form. Before you talk trash about bowling, before you talk trash about any sport, dissect the sport, understand the sport, understand the deeper parts of the sport, and then make your judgment from there. But until then, shut the up.